There are 64 more towns across Australia which should be concerned about losing their National Australia Bank branches soon. That's because, like the pre-tremors of an earthquake, those branches are experiencing the first sign of impending closure: reduced business hours. This is the scam NAB and other banks are running to justify closing branches. They reduce business hours, then claim there is less business, and then close the branch. The following towns are now in the firing line: Biggenden, Blackwater, Burke, Bright, Chinchilla, Cloncurry, Cobar, Kahuna, Condobolin, Coonamble, Corrigan, Cunnamulla, Dongara, Dowran, Dunsborough, Edenhope, Finley, Gilgandra, Gloucester, Inglewood, Queensland, Injune, Inverloch, Jamestown, Jepperit, Karratha, Katanning, Kellerberrin, Kerrang, Kojonup, Kununurra, Kyogle, Lake Cargelligo, Manjimup, Miles, Millmerran, Mitchell, Mullumbimby, Mundubbera, Nagambie, Narrogin, Nil, Northampton, Numurkah, Nyngan, Oberon, Orbost, Oyen, Pittsworth, Port Hedland, Proserpine, Quilpie, Corindi, Rainbow, Richmond, Scone, Southwest Rocks, St Arnaud, Tenterfield, Terang, Timboon, Walcher, Wallen, Warren and Winton. In 2017, journalist Dale Webster identified this pattern of reduced business hours preceding branch closures in a Weekly Times article about the closure of NAB's branch in Harrow in Victoria, which had been operating on limited hours. Webster warned, "The closure leaves a question mark over 13 other Victorian NAB branches that operate under reduced hours at Edenhope, Goroki, Jeparit, Kaniva, Balmoral, Rainbow, Bort, Barham, Swifts Creek, Orbost, Maffra, Hayfield and Yarram." Again, that was in 2017. Of those 13 branches, NAB has since closed 9 and recently notified Jeparit it will close on 6 July, along with another branch in Inverloch. Only 3 others are still open: Edenhope, Rainbow and Orbost. NAB was the only Big Four bank to point-blank refuse the request of the Senate committee currently inquiring into bank closures in regional Australia to pause further branch closures pending the outcome of the inquiry. Whereas Commonwealth Bank complied, Westpac paused half of its planned closures, and ANZ pledged not to plan more closures, NAB replied to Senate Rural and Regional Affairs and Transport References Committee Chair Matt Canavan, quote, "We will be continuing our branch reshaping process during the committee's deliberation in 2023, which will include closures, consolidations and new investments to meet our customers' needs," unquote. NAB shamelessly claimed this decision was in the best interest of NAB colleagues working in branches and on behalf of our customers and shareholders, i.e., that pushing ahead with branch closures is in the interest of the customers who are losing their face-to-face service and the staff who are losing their jobs. NAB is closing branches to force customers to bank online, even those vulnerable to sophisticated online scams. It is sending so-called fact sheets to the branches it is closing that claim customer visits have reduced and around 90% of customers have registered to bank online. However, NAB's figures also show that only around 25% of customers who are registered to bank online are active online users, and NAB uses the years 2019 to 2021 to show a fall-off in customer deposits without acknowledging the impact of COVID. Even then, NAB is closing branches which show a significant increase in customer deposits, including Alexandra in Victoria. Now independent journalist Dale Webster exposed in a 17 March The Regional article, Senate inquiries are serious business and no place for spin. That NAB was misleading at the 2 March Senate hearing in Sale, Victoria about its MAFRA agency. NAB cited figures showing a dramatic drop in deposits in 2022 without revealing that it had significantly reduced business hours or that the agency was temporarily closed for the 4th quarter of 2022. All 64 towns in NAB's firing line should make submissions to the Senate inquiry. Details for doing so are in the description box below.